What's going on, people? Your boy here just had a milestone happen, and well, whew, let me get my windows up so y'all guys can hear me. But yeah, I just had a milestone happen, and I gotta make a video and cover about it because I think it's pretty awesome. You know, big congratulations on me. What I done was I finished my 100th load on my own authority. Hold on just a minute, I gotta put my seatbelt on. Hold on, damn red intersections. Yeah, I just finished my 100th load under my own authority. So hats off, congratulations to me, right? And one thing I learned about 100 loads under my own authority is this: I'm not a fan. I don't like, and I can't stand, and I don't want to do paperwork. I've been trying to talk the wife into let me take on a little cute blonde to do all my paperwork, but she just kind of looks at me and she just said, kill you, you know? Matter of fact, you ever seen that movie, or not movie, but what is it? What the heck is it? It's a puppet. Stand-up comedian puppet, Ahmed the Terrorist, I think it was. And he's like, silence! I kill you. So what the wife done, she just kind of looked at me and cut her eyes and said, kill you. I knew what she's talking about. So no go on the cute little blonde to ride around with me and do my paperwork. So I'm gonna have to do the next best thing. I'm gonna have to shoot for a brunette, you know. Maybe redhead, I don't know. We'll see. We'll knock them down in order, see what I come up with. But yeah, 100 loads under my own authority, guys. And like I said, you know, the only thing I've learned that I don't like is paperwork. And good God, there's a lot of it. There's a lot of it, which I make it easy on myself. I do it on the fly. I do it after every load. I do all my data entry and collect all my data and do all of my filings on every load, after every load, usually before the load is actually complete and out of the dock. So I do that. I found out that makes it a lot easier to do it on the fly like that. And yeah. So what now? What now? Hold on just a minute. Let me get out of this intersection here. This car's me driving crazy. Here's what's cool though. On my 100th load under my own authority, something happened. Oh wait, let me show y'all this first. Y'all ain't, I mean, this right here is the go right here. This is the dream. Y'all see that? I mean, that place right there is gorgeous. That's the goal. Only thing I don't like about that is it's right here. It needs to be further out in the country somewhere. But anyway, as I was saying, on my 100th load, I got to do something pretty cool, and it's something I could have never planned myself. I got to go to a Mohawk plant where I used to work back in my early career in trucking. I spent close to 6 years as a local driver for Mohawk Industries. So on my 100th load, I got to go back to some of my roots. I got to go to a Mohawk plant, which is pretty cool. But what was the cake topper was my old supervisor, my favorite supervisor, the one I thought the world of. He was there. If anybody from Mohawk's watching this, you know Dwayne down at Mohawk Dispatch. He's not a supervisor no more. I think he's just in dispatch. But in my day, he was the supervisor. He was the man. Dwayne, I've always thought the world of Dwayne. Super cool guy, super chill guy. I mean, he's just as cool as a milkshake. But I got to go in there and hang out with him a little bit and see him on my 100th load. And he thought, wow, that's pretty cool. He said, you used to drive for us. Now you're delivering to us. He said, well, that's pretty cool. I said, I know, right? I said, well, I know what loads come in now. I said, so next time I'm down in this area or down in that certain area, I said, I said if I can't pick some more up. I said, I'm sure I could be back in here to see you. I try to schedule it on the days you work. But anyway, man, I thought that's pretty cool. My 100th load, I got to come to my old employer. And I got to deliver to my old employer and see my old supervisor. So that, to me, was super damn cool. But, yeah, 100 loads. On 100th load, I got to go see my old boss man. So, it's only up from here, right? The way I'm looking at it, you know, I'm starting over from scratch, you know, 101. I made it to the 101. Everybody knows basic 101. Anyway, I made it to the 101. I booked a load for, well, let me tell you about this load. I'll go ahead and make this a little vlog. I'll go ahead and tell you about this load right here. This load, I seen a load, and it was on 360 app for JB Hunt. And it was coming out of my, about 60 mile dead hit for me to go pick it up. It was over in Stevenson, Alabama at West Rock, paper load. And anyway, I put a bid on the load. I was trying to move the load for $1,250. I think it's $1,258 to be exact. I seen that and I was like, yeah, no way. That's a $1,500 load all day long. $1,500 load going down to Mesquite, Texas, just say Dallas area. So I thought about it for a minute, and I thought, well, let's bid this thing high. I went in and I put an offer in for $2,100. I done knew my magic number. My magic number was $1,700. I would have moved it at $1,700. And $1,700 was $200 over the average. So I put an offer in for $2,100. And I was sitting there brushing my teeth, about to get in the shower. And right as I got done brushing my teeth, somebody at JB Hunt, they countered, and they put $1,250. And I said, yeah. I literally laughed out loud. I said, yeah, no. So what I done was jumped in the shower, and as soon as I was in there washing my head, my phone started ringing. I said, there he is. He calling. They calling. They want his load moved, but you gonna have to wait because I'm in the shower. And I got out of the shower. I kind of rushed up anyway. I got out of the shower, and it wasn't JB Hunt. It was my buddy Danny calling me. And I thought, damn it, Danny, you got my hopes up. So I thought, I'll call you back as soon as I get rolling, brother. And it wasn't 5 minutes later. I was just finishing up in the shower, going to walk out of the restroom or the bathroom, and the phone rang. And when the phone rang, I picked it up, and it said Arkansas for the area, and I knew it was JB Hunt. Because they're up in they call you up out of Arkansas. And old buddy was talking. He said, yeah, I seen you guys put an offer in for a load going from Stevenson to Mesquite. I said, yes, sir. He said, and here's the deal. I've learned a lot of times just stop talking, let them do the talking. I let him do the talking. And he said, yeah, man, you know, I put an offer in, you know, I counted you again at 15. He said, and I just counted again at 17 about 5 minutes ago. He said, look, man, still, I'm sitting there thinking, boom, I hit my magic number, 17. Still, I kept my mouth shut. And he said, man, listen, he said, I'll be honest with you, which we know what that means. He said, oh. He said, look, man, he said, I ain't got but 1780 in this run. 1780. He said, but I need to move it. He said, I'm willing to take a loss on it today if you'll move it for 1800. And I paused for a minute. I said, 1800. I said, ugh, man. I was like, I really like to get 2 to 21 out of it. I said, that's what I've been getting. You know, because that's what we say. I said, that's what I've been getting. That's what I'd like to get. And I paused, waiting on his cue. And he keyed right up. He said, man, he said 18. He said, I can't. He said, I'm taking a loss on it. He said, 18 is all I can go. And he said, if you can do it for 18, he said, man, we can book this right now and get you rolling. There's 75th Street. I said, man, I don't know. Let me tell you something. Here's something else to think about. When a broker tells you they've only got 17 in it, or $1,780 in it, he's going to take a loss. They're not taking a loss. The brokers are in business to make money. They're not going to take a loss. But he may be taking a loss on that particular run. See, this is how this works. They go in, they put a bid. They'll bid on a certain run, a certain lane. For instance, they say, hey, we're going to bid $1,780 on every load. But here's the deal, there's 1,000 we got to move in a quarter. So that's what, $178,000? And how many of those loads do they move at $1,200 and $1,300, $1,400? That's only $130,000, $140,000. So that's leaving them $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 profit on the table on that one particular run. And that's only one load. They've got bids and runs and lanes on how many different loads? We're talking about one. So out of the whole in a quarter, they're probably profiting $25,000 to $30,000 on that one run, that one account. So when they say we're taking a loss, yeah, they might be taking a loss on that one particular run, but their bid's on 1,000 runs, or maybe, you know, it might be a different number. I'm using this as an example. So with 1,000 runs, $1,780 is $178,000. So I'm just saying, if they say they're taking a loss on the run, they're taking a loss on the one particular bid, not as a whole. Like I said, they're in the business to make money, and they're going to make money. So with that being said, they're not taking a loss. Anyway, I hear that a lot, and I'm a smart guy. I understand the bid process, what goes on with that stuff. So, but I still like to keep it fair. If they can keep it fair and shoot straight with me, I keep it fair and shoot straight with them. But anyways, guys, we're almost here to the truck, and let's go make some money. Let's head to Mesquite, Texas. See you guys out there. See you, bye.